Sadly, I wasn't there for the beginning part of it.
Wait, what?
But when I finally did show up, I woke up and ended up opening a barrel of alcohol that I did not know that was full. In fact, I probably did not know it was a barrel of alcohol to begin with. Got drowned, had to go get cleaned up, and the rest of the group split off to do their own thing. But what the main focus was what was her name? The rabbit's name?
Apollos.
Apollos had a little get together with Clooney. Maybe love was in the air that night. Who knows? But after her get together, I eventually went to ask about any work that should be that I could do while we are still waiting here in the in Redwall. And eventually I was given direction towards Clooney, and I agreed to go with Clooney to go out on a hunt for the remaining forces of Cheese Thief's men in Moss Flower's version of Vietnam. While the others, mainly Apollos, is trying to get over the fact that she may or may not have feelings for Clooney. That is all I remember.
A few corrections. One, you did know it was alcohol. That's why you were opening it in the first place. Two, you didn't bother inspecting it, which is why you tried to open it, but you didn't bother to inspect whether or not it was standing upright or on its side, and whether or not it had a spigot, which it did, and you got soaked. The devil is in the details, my friend. The details always matter.
Yep, he'll kill you for it.
Exactly. If you lack details, I abuse that power.
In that case, this is going to be a really fun trip with Clooney.
You already failed on some details before.
Someone start playing Fortunate Son in the background.
That's copyright, I'm guessing. So no, you will not.
Damn it.
In his own mind.
Okay, if it's in his own mind, I'm okay with it. Just who's going first? Let's start with the person who possibly woke up first this fine morning in Redwall Abbey. Which it's been, partial a day since this morning, but let's start with Sunflower.
I believe I got the treasure underneath the floorboards, then bargained with my brother to help me get this, to go over to Clooney's camp to get the poison from the spiders so I can make anti-venom.
Are you going with him?
Yeah, that's where we left it off.
Okay. Yep. All right.
That's why I was yelling at Phils for leaving so early, because he didn't take any tonics with him.
Well, you make your way out of the Abbey in the afternoon sun, because it's been a while since morning. As you go out the double doors of the gatehouse, you see Apollos is currently mumbling to herself while drawing circles in the dirt, all the while being beat red, mumbling something about not being a furry. I don't know what that's supposed to mean anyway.
No fourth wall.
No fourth wall intended. As you go out the gates, you see that that Clooney and his men, you see three from what you're seeing, packs in the camp, like camping packs being packed up. You see Ghost is prepping some stuff along with Clooney and Darkclaw.
Okay.
He seems to be packing a pack, but he's not putting it on. The rats and ferrets, all those like rodents, just look at the small mouse amongst them all of a sudden.
I have my brother next to me. But yes, very small mouse. Pardon me?
Hey, Denny.
Hello.
Yes, I came to get the spire venom.
He points over to a tent off the side of the camp. You should find all your supply in there. I have no use for any of it.
Thank you. She kind of eyes what's going on before slowly making her way there with her brother.
Well, where are we all going? Have a good trip. Just walks off.
Looks like they're leaving, but I don't think they are.
I shrug. Who knows? Let's go get these spider venoms and hurry up and bring them back.
Yeah, I got a little work to do. We gotta do it fast before winter's over.
Yeah, I would have liked to. Now would technically be a good time to go do that, technically, but I guess Clooney's doing something busy work. So for now.
Do what?
Well, whatever he's doing right there.
Don't know. Rats are not my forte to understand.
You see Clooney puts a pack on his back. Ghost, you are provided with a pack along with another one of Clooney's captains, Red Tooth.
Do I happen to see Ghost there?
Yeah.
Then I will stop and pause. One moment, brother. I'll walk up to Ghost. Ghost. Where are you going?
We're going to hunt us some vermin.
What?
I said, we're going to hunt us some vermin, little mouse.
Sunflower.
Yeah.
Well, did you want some tonics?
I look over, raising my brow in interest. Are you pulling out the tonics?
I'm waiting for an answer. She's looking up at you. She's just waiting.
Haven't given her an answer.
All right. Let's see what you got.
Well, I got some small tonics, and then that lizard. Oh dear Lord, I can't remember his name. Sorry.
Isle.
I know, but you can't really remember. I don't remember people names right off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same for anyone unless it's something you really remember, like someone you hate.
That's why she memorized Clooney so rapidly.
Oh heck yes, he's a rumor beyond rumors. I think something with the.
All right.
Wow.
I'll take some.
Okay, is it strong or the light? I got plenty of the light ones.
Whatever you're willing to spare for me.
All right, I'm going to give you 5 light tonics, which is 2d4 plus 2. Now, this is all I have until spring comes along, so be careful.
Much appreciated.
That
is all.
Yeah, be careful on the way. Good. She hesitates on the word hunting. Just come back. And she runs back to Vince.
So what was that about?
He's gonna take care of the other bad mouse. Rats. Oh dear Lord.
They're going after cheese thieves men? That's what you're saying?
Yes.
The rest of them anyway?
Yeah. That's it.
All right. Well, I guess it needs to be done.
And she's going to help her brother try to get the poison back to her lab so she could work on tonics.
Okay.
All right.
Both of you strength checks.
Oh boy.
Because what you are encountered with as soon as you open up the tent flap is a gigantic sack. Just a reed sack of just gigantic proportions.
Oh, that was such a good roll. I don't know where the plus 1 came on. It's actually
you
just
still need to roll.
No, I'm asking, can I roll athletics?
Where did that plus 1 come?
I guess, yeah, that will work.
So heavy.
Between the two of you, you pick it up, but it is quite heavy, but you do barely manage to drag it, drag your feet back to her workshop eventually after taking several breaks.
So it's all right, take a break. All right. 3, 2, 1, heave.
Cool.
Oh boy.
All right, we got it here. Damn, it's a lot.
So how many was there?
Let's see here. You have, this explains why you had to literally, the minimum strength check you needed to make to actually carry this and or drag this was an 18.
Wow. Hey, Boaz.
Hey, guys.
GED.
Hi.
Hi.
Am I in trouble?
Big time, but I'll be spanking you after the stream.
Oh, my.
Oh, God. Hey, guys, give me a sec.
Okay. Well, anyway, Rio, the reason why you had to have such a large strength check, and luckily your brother was helping you, otherwise it would have gone up in difficulty, because there is 386 of these things in the sack. I think I just killed her with that number.
Sorry. 386. Oh boy.
Yeah, they managed to salvage a lot. You know, despite being like vermin and everything, clearly they knew what they were doing when they were harvesting these sacks.
Yeah, they probably have good survival skill.
Oh, you wouldn't believe. These creatures live in the wilderness at all points in time. Like, they don't have houses. Yeah, they have ridiculously high survival. The minimum, like, survival check, like, their wisdom is, like, through the roof. Like, the lowest wisdom amongst them before he died was a 6. Now the lowest was a. There's now It's now a 18, and they all have expertise in the survival skill because they come from the wilderness.
So like a +9 or something?
Give or take, yeah.
So they're as good as sunflower.
These rats know how to handle themselves in the wilderness. That is for damn sure. But yep. Do with what you will with that.
Probably going to find who else in the Redwall can help me make tonics and whatnot.
Well, while you're carrying this through the entirety of the thing, you do see Opolis is still sitting in the corner of the Redwall Abbey, just drawing circles in the dirt, mumbling something about not being furry.
Again.
Don't know what.
Not a furry!
No fourth wall. Apollos, are you okay?
Yeah, I just spaced out a bit.
You don't have a fever, do you? Your fur is kind of matching your flowers.
No.
Vince with a cheeky smile again.
Well, don't stay out in the cold too long. I don't want you to catch a cold.
Thank you, Sunflower. Are you okay?
Preparing for the spiders. Yay. Ghost, the tall guy, really, really tall guy. Ghost, yes. He went with Clooney to looks to Vince.
Clooney? I don't know anything about Clooney. What are you talking about? Oh, hey, look, Snow.
What?
What?
I said he went with Clooney to go take care of the others. The bad rats.
Yeah, right.
Insight.
Deception, Opolis, with disadvantage because you're still flustered.
Okay, it has taken a while for.
Oh yeah, take your time. Take your time.
Yeah.
While we're settling that, I'm gonna put in some flavor for Ghost's character.
What are you talking about? What did we do?
Sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it. Ghost. Clooney is laying out the plan with you, him, Red Tooth, and one additional add-on if someone so chooses. He's laying out a plan to and information that his faithful assassin Shadow has gathered about the whereabouts of the escapees of these individuals.
I'm listening intensely.
He's explaining that most of them have managed to take refuge in a long abandoned castle known as Floret, which I'm going to shift ping so you guys can see it.
Oh man, they traveled down there. Wow.
Yeah, it may not seem far to you guys, but that is at least 20 miles away from St. Ninian's Church.
And through the snow.
Yeah.
Some 2 rivers.
So he's explaining that he's explaining further that apparently they have taken refuge in this old castle that used to belong to a wildcat, long since dead.
Your scouts ever told you how many?
This is why we need the supplies for a couple of days, possibly weeks, because there's still at least 50 of those men alive.
What do we do when things go south?
He gets a devious grin on his face. Luckily for us, there was a fail-safe in Castle Floret that even the owner of the castle wasn't aware when it was built. Apparently, the rodents and mice who built this entire castle built it in a way to where if the cat ever got tyranny, they could collapse it upon itself and drown the entire castle.
Yes, that's one way to protect your finances.
Yes, but we are going through a very unusual means.
I'm listening.
Redtooth, bring it. Redtooth proceeds to come forward and he produces an egg.
Oh.
Okay. I'll transform into Apollos for 0.5 seconds so it can help with the roll. Deceptione. Bada boom. While it's a decent check, Apollos, unfortunately, she's beating you out. I'll come back to that.
Don't want to sound like a downer, boss, but how is an egg going to help us get inside the castle?
Oh, you see, this is a hawk's egg.
Hawks.
In this world, they would be the equivalent of the size of a wyvern.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm kind of saying it like in a way where I'm surprised that he even got one.
We have been disguising its scent, but let's just say Mommy and Daddy aren't too happy. We are going to put the egg inside the walls.
What?
Wash it off and leave the hawks to their business.
Okay, I see where we're going.
After they take back their precious unborn child, which we have avoided harming, they would most likely kill most of the army within. We will take out the stragglers afterwards.
How long do we have until the parents show up?
Well, once we wash it off, we will have approximately 10 minutes to hide and or get away from the castle.
I can do 10 minutes.
After that, it will be too late. Sounds like a plan.
I have no objections. I say as I look around the table.
I agree, Vince, with that comment. For you viewers out there who can't really see what he wrote death from above, and I agree that sentiment.
Yeah.
And before I said dubious.
This is why Sunflower is scared of birds.
And why she is partially scared of Clooney, because Clooney is a tactical genius.
I think the rumors don't print him pretty, okay?
Yeah. He's the rumors are checking out from what you were saying. He is willing to do anything and everything to secure victory. He is not he doesn't have a line he's not willing to cross if it attains him victory. So before we leave, I need to go see a mouse.
Be ready when you come back.
Make sure that you do. I'm paying you gold for this, after all.
I nodded.
Only I would have known. Son of a bitch.
Speaking of, as you guys are getting settled in, Sunflower, you check on Opolis. You have all of those spider sacks in your workshop right now.
She squints her eye. So, Paul,
Hi,
you're,
Huh?
Oh, look, it's Clooney.
Clooney?
Yeah. You attempt to actually fool her, but it's actually Clooney at the door.
Okay.
Clooney actually doesn't come up to you, Apollos. He's walks straight up to Sunflower. His one good eye gleaming down at you.
Apollos' ears drop a little.
You have any healing poultices?
Yeah,
I am willing to pay.
I have a few. I don't have much right on me. Let's see. I have... Alright, I am willing to give up 2 of my big ones and maybe 4 of my light.
Done. He
Alright.
hands you a sack of gold.
Oh, dear. At least
Profit.
one
Just
big
hear the
one.
background.
And how much is the sack of gold?
Way too much for how much you gave him.
Oh,
He gave you a sack of 75 gold pieces.
what?
Profit.
He is a pirate.
I really think he
Pirate
overcharged me.
profit.
Turns, sees you, Opolis. A one-sided grin creeps from the right side of his face that only from your side can you see, Opolis.
Mhm.
And with his one good eye, gives you a wink, bows, and walks.
I need to go talk to Constance.
Well, actually, it's Constance who's at the gates returning his weapons as soon as he leaves, and she closes the door.
Okay.
Vince just looking onward from up top.
Oh, boy.
Jeez.
Potion buying time. I mean, flowers, herbs buying time. Okay. Get me some advice.
With that amount of gold, you would be able to buy some really, really rare ingredients that you usually can't afford.
Well, I'm pretty sure the prices are inflated because it's winter time. So
Oh, you would be surprised in Mossflower Wood. There are some things that grow in wintertime that normally don't.
oh, I know.
Good old spuds.
Actually, I was talking about flowers, but sure, spuds.
Yeah, potatoes grow in winter.
Anywho, Clooney returns to you guys, Ghost. He puts the tonics in the bag and gets his backpack. Are we ready to leave?
By your lead, boss.
And you start heading out. The three of you, including Clooney, you, Ghost, the unseen Shadow, and Redtooth. And you start heading south.
And so it begins.
Yep. See here. Mr. Vince,
Yes.
you've noticed something bizarre going on?
Mm.
The absence of an individual.
Which individual?
A certain white fox.
Oh no.
I go looking.
Give me an investigation.
Investigation? Got
Yes.
it. Game, do not screw me over. You screwed me over enough last night. I need compensation for last
That's
night.
what she
because you killed
said.
My character.
Wait, did your character actually die last night?
Yeah, one of my characters died last night because
Oh.
of bad rolls.
Which
By the way,
game?
I even had DM inspiration to add a D6 to a roll. I rolled a 1.
Oh, that sucks.
Which game?
My Thursday night game.
That sucks. Oh.
Yeah, it owes me. Right now, I made a character out of pure spite for this game for Roll20.
Never had a character. Well, I take that back, but never in Bloodies yet.
I wasn't a bloody game. It
Trust
wasn't-
me, that's going soon.
I know Sunflower.
I don't
Die.
intend it, but it's most likely going to happen very soon in the pirate campaign.
Sunflower almost died.
Yes, in the last battle.
Yep.
I would have kept you alive.
Actually, technically, Mal almost died.
I mean,
Yep.
I was
Mel.
what
Yeah, Mel really almost died.
knocked down, had no life. Brother brought me back. I could have rolled like double stuff. Fell by the side. Then
No, you didn't go down. It was Mel that went down. You never went
Oh.
down.
Yeah.
You got pinned down.
Yeah, you got pinned.
Meaning you were just knocked down and somebody got on top of you.
Pinky.
Yeah.
I know I was single
Pinky.
digit, and it was
Yeah, it was close. I remember that.
Well,
We could've got
again,
bowling break.
Cheese Thief was meant to be like a mini boss. I will not be surprised, as a disclaimer to everyone watching out there, I will not be surprised when you finally do face off against the Queen of Spiders. She has not been idle, and I would not be surprised if one of you actually kicks the bucket.
Not on my watch.
this is on anti another
Anti-Vantum.
Anti-venom.
venom.
Yeah, venom. Anyway, you start searching for her, and you are searching for like 3 hours, and you can't find heads or tail of her.
I
You're
began
being
asking about
thorough
her.
too. Oh, you start. You ask like anyone you can find. Like, have you seen this girl?
Well, basically, I tell her, do you know where she is? Blah, 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 you know? You see where she went? Like, did she pack up and leave without me knowing?
One of the market dwellers, the otter that you have met before, she was like, "Oh, yeah, I saw her just recently. She went to St. Ninian's Church for a couple of days so that she can help with some things."
Oh, okay. I was getting worried. Thought she got kidnapped or something.
Oh, is there young love in the air?
Vince kind of just gives a sly smile and rubs the back of his neck.
Oh, I can tell. Oh, young love, to be young again. Oh, I remember when I first met my husband. Oh, it was nice. When springtime rolls around, we'll be very busy. Especially with a little one floating around. Don't worry, Sunny Gem. She has protection.
All right, that at least eases my eases that she didn't get kidnapped by spiders like my sister did.
And
Although, when she did leave, she was speaking about a certain fox with a chip in his ear. She couldn't stop talking about him. So is that you?
My ear twitches a little bit, and I go, probably.
She gives you a big grin.
As my character, I understand they're kind of teasing, but my character is like, it's only the slight embarrassment, you know what I mean?
Would you like to hear some juicy gossip?
Sure.
Apparently, there was one of our fellow caravan users right over there. She points over to the dragon newt who is currently just minding his own business, just currently making something on an open fire. Apparently, he saw something of interest. Apparently, the almighty Clooney the Scourge has a soft spot.
No.
You mean Apollos?
No.
Aye, that little bunny.
What'd you say? Sorry.
I didn't say anything.
was
Oh.
it NPC roll a natural 20? Even
I made things interesting and had a roll for him to see what he might have seen. He did get a natural 20 on his perception roll. He saw the entire thing go down, including the hug, the kiss to the forehead, and him leading her back to the house.
And then you just see my character get that big toothy grin of that cheeky smile that's all too familiar.
Roll 20 giveth and roll 20 taketh away, let me tell you.
And my character just goes, I swore I heard a smooch sound, so I was right. My character straight
You
up
didn't hear
says
shit, Fox.
Anywho, Ghost,
Yes.
after we come back from this break, we will prioritize only you for the rest of the session.
What fun.
I was going to say Apollo's hardly got any time.
Don't worry, Apollo. I'll bring your boyfriend back.
I'm kidding. There will be some
know my
other I said prioritize, and I was kidding about the only him part. You will get some time to play. Don't worry.
I am fine.
It's
If
not
you
my
just
fault
let me
that I
do
have to go to
math
school
roll for
now.
Big anti-venom. I'll next time.
Hey, actually, well, we're going to go break right now. Okay, just to let you know, Rosie. Yep.
potatoes and action.
Alright, got
Yes.
Brilliant. You
The
reject
potato has
your
been
own nose.
Anywho, so we come back on the scene with Mr. Ghost traveling south on the road. See quite a bit of nature as you go along. As you get closer to the sides of the path that lead to the castle, the south path, you see, the forest, the instance of dragonflies, butterflies in the sky. You want to fly twice as high, You read it once in a book. Anyone who gets that reference, comment down in the comments down below. It takes quite the number of hours to reach a decent spot on the path where you see the river that you're supposed to cross, known as the Great South Stream. You see that there is a very crude rope bridge that crosses it. The South Stream in itself, where you're currently at. Wrong reference, Vince. Anyway.
Yeah.
The rope bridge itself looks very old and very decrepit.
I inspect the rope of the bridge to see how old it is.
Give me an inspection roll.
Inspection.
I mean, investigation or perception?
Yeah, inspection. Investigation, in other words. Same fucking thing.
That's fine.
You
There
know
it
that
goes.
I would have to say it is quite old. Like you're thinking maybe as old as you are currently. You
I
can
suggest
tell
we take
that.
it one at a time, boss.
Got it.
All right.
All right.
I shall go first.
All right. Give me a dexterity roll.
Fun. Yeah.
Okay, you make it across, no problems. You don't even trigger any of like the clearly rotted pieces of wood.
Just that good. All right. As I got to the other side, I turn around and maintain sight on the ropes to make in case it snaps. And if it does, I'm going to try to reach for it and grab it.
Clooney will back off from the ledge, and then he will take a spear and pole vault over to the other side.
Yeah, he's a
You
big
go,
boy.
yeah!
Show off.
Shadow makes it across by crawling across like the rope part and not like this paneling part. Red Tooth is the only one who is struggling. You see the entire rope thing is shaking as he's looking down at the water. You hear him saying, I don't need a bath today. 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 I don't need a bath today.
Wow, we're still young here.
Get up! I don't need a bath today. I don't need a bath today. I don't need a bath. And he finally makes it over after like 5 minutes of waiting. And he's like, no problems. You're an idiot. Whatever you say, sir. All right, let's move.
I follow without a word.
So, Ghost.
Yeah,
how's
boss.
the mercenary stuff working for you?
It was a little rough, to be honest. Wasn't exactly getting enough money. Almost died one time. I guess it just seems to avoid death.
After the spiders and that snake die, I know quite the job that you can take that I think you would enjoy. Quite the payout, too.
Oh?
Yes.
Well, I guess that's enough motivation to stay alive long enough to see what it is.
I would be lying to you if I didn't admit that trying to take out Asmodeus is daunting.
Guess I'll cross that road when I get to it.
So, what are you best at, weapon-wise?
Pretty good with the sword and shield. I don't have to mention about my dagger. Or knife, sorry. It's a knife, not a dagger.
All right. If things go south, you, me, and Darklaw will hold the line in the front, while Shadow fires from the rear.
It won't get past my shield, boss.
Let's hope they don't. Shadow is indispensable.
I look over towards Shadow, see what he said. To see how he looks like, if he's even just paying attention.
You look over to try to see Shadow. Shadow is nowhere to be found.
I was about to say that.
Right.
So are the two of you. But the thing is, Shadow can slip in places unseen. He'll be opening the secret passage for us by the time we get there.
Guess that makes things a lot easier.
Yes. Do you want to hear? You're continuing to walk through like the forest and everything. You're starting to see the spires of Castle Floret through the trees and the shrubbery, peeking out above it. You're seeing the mountains that surround it also peeking through. You're continuing forward, and can I get a perception check, please? Ooh, that's a really good perception. As you are getting closer and closer to the castle, you see it open up, and you see quite the concerning look for the bridge that bridges the moat that surrounds Castle Floret, because it's a skeleton. You see that the very bones of the bridge and the entryway to the bridge is made out of the skeleton of a giant pike, largest pike you've ever seen. Well, the skeleton of one. As you get closer, Clooney holds up his paw for all of you to stop. And that's only if I don't think, would you be PTSD'd by that, Fluffy, or no?
No, I'm afraid of snakes.
I mean, because you were attacked while fishing, would you be frightened of that or no?
No.
No,
Okay.
wait, it wasn't too long.
I was just curious, general question.
I would have killed that fish before it killed me.
Even though your mic is not
Hello?
working, I hope can you hear us?
Hello?
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 He's speaking.
Hello?
You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I
Can
was
you
talking.
hear
I was
me?
saying things. I didn't realize I wasn't going through. Sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I can hear you guys.
Okay. Just had to ask. And you misspelled Mike, by the way. It's MIC for Mikes,
Yeah, I was
No.
typing it pretty fast. I was like,
not Michael Jordan Mike.
But he-
Anyway,
what was the last thing I said that you guys heard?
I was explaining he called you to a halt as you guys came up to the Pike Bridge. And that's when you typed in that you had mic issues.
Okay, yeah.
So he points over by the Pike Bridge and he was like, points to the castle and he points down.
Look in that
And you
direction.
see a little side door right next to the moat. That was a door leading out of the prisons. It is a false hope door for prisoners who wish to escape. It's a trap door that automatically opens to the very slippery slope and makes them take a swim. We're going to be using that door for entry. Fortunately for us, I've done my research before we came here. No big fish are currently in this moat.
A little dip in the water and a small climb. Sounds easy enough.
Yes.
All right, I make sure all my stuff is secured on me.
Yep. And Clooney will start twirling a piece of rope and some kind of metal object, and he fires it off, and it sticks to the side. He goes,
really?
lands on the side of the cliff face,
First,
tosses it back up to you.
Right.
He secures his place on the side and then sticks a stake right next to him as he starts sticking stake as he climbs towards the door. He's giving you a pathway to where you can climb as well.
All right, here goes nothing. Make my leap of faith.
Okay, you leap off Assassin's Creed style. Give me a performance check just for funsies.
Oh, here we go. Performance. So where is it? Oh,
Ooh, that's actually very decent. You don't necessarily stick the landing like you want to, but you are secure on the side and you toss it back up to Red Tooth, who proceeds to go, here I go. Ow. It proceeds to splat on the side. I'm okay.
I rolled
Unfortunately for me, Red Tooth is just rolling shit tonight. He's usually a more competent dude, but tonight, dear God, he has rolled 2 natural ones in a row so far.
oh, hopefully it won't end in his death.
Hopefully not. It's gonna be you. Kidding. As you make your way to the door, Clooney is busy trying to pick the lock and is incredibly failing at this part. All of a sudden, you just see Shadow just crawl like a spider from top down and just unlock it for him. Clooney opens the gate, opens it, and you guys start heading inside. As we go from you to Miss Rosie. Rosie, what are you doing?
Hi.
Hello.
Apollos is gonna go to Constance to basically vent.
Okay.
She doesn't
Can
have
I
anyone
help
else.
you, child?
Constance, I need to talk to you about some.
Of course, dear. Of course. Follow me. She takes you to the chapel area. What is it?
I don't understand these feelings I have in my chest. My heart keeps beating really fast. My fur turns a bright shade of red, and I become very discombobulated when I think of Clooney.
Her eyes go wide.
Am I sick?
Well, dearie, in a sense of the word, you're sick, yes. You're not. Well, you've come down with a nasty case of crush.
Apollos innocently tilts her head.
Sweetheart, you have a crush on Clooney the Scourge.
Apollos squeaks.
Look, sweetheart. I don't judge other people for their tastes or whatnot. But here's the thing about infatuation and crushes and love and all that good things. All things come in due time. Right now, you probably just desire to be friends with Clooney. I don't understand why. I could never understand why you would want to be friends with him because he's done some god-awful things.
What do you mean?
He was a pirate. He's killed people. At least that's what the rumors have said.
I mean, I killed someone too when we were at war.
Apparently, from the rumors, he is the reason why his homeland is in such turmoil. No one knows about his true past, but the rumors say that it all started because of from the rumors, he supposedly had some brothers. And also rumors say the brothers fought over a person.
Apollos starts sweating a lot.
Do you know?
Other rumors say that they were trying to defend a dear friend of theirs who nearly got themselves killed from defending the livelihoods of their family. And they ended up killing a very important individual.
Do you know who this person is?
The person they supposedly killed?
Well, the person they were protecting and the person they supposedly killed.
No one knows who they were protecting, but the rumors do have one consistency in the person they killed. They were a king's son who demanded this person to do something, and they refused to do it. So the person started to beat this person. And then Clooney and his brothers supposedly just killed him. Other rumors, one of them say that he's a half-breed and that he had no true place in his village. And some ridiculous rumors, the most ridiculous rumor, mind you, was supposedly he fell in love with a mole woman.
He what?
Again, it was ridiculous. The person was drunk off their arse, and I don't believe them for a second. They are known to be a compulsive liar. I believe the person was named Suji.
No. Sorry, guys.
At least you didn't scream like you did last time.
I appreciate it.
I laughed very loudly. I laughed very loudly. I'm just not sure if the mic picked it up.
No, you laughed too loud.
By the way, it's spelled like that.
Saved from
not Suji, it's Zuji.
Can you guys hear me better now?
Yeah, decently so, actually.
Sorry, my mic cut out, and I didn't know what happened. Found it out, so yeah.
Look, dear Apollos, may I ask, how did you come upon these feelings? I see it's a touchy subject.
Apollos wants to answer, but then memories of that night start popping in her head.
And she, I'm gonna make a roll. I'm gonna make a public roll for Constance to make things even more interesting.
Okay, sadly, I can't roll anything because.
Okay, so she's going to use insight in order to try to determine. That is not very nice, but it is also hilarious.
What?
Oh.
Loney.
Yeah, I don't know who Cloney is. That's the names for the Clooney triplets. Clonies. That would be fucking hilarious, man. Okay, so is it showing up yet?
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is it showing up yet?
Yeah.
Oh God! Now it decides to show up. Fuck!
Give me that wisdom, bro.
23.
Jesus
She is the
Christ,
winner.
Manetly. Sorry
23.
about that, everybody who just saw the spam. It wasn't showing up at first, so I clicked it a couple more times, and now, well, you see what happens. Jesus Christ, Manetly.
Those are some high numbers.
Mm-hmm. She does have a 19 in wisdom.
Oh.
Her eyes go wide, like once again.
Mm.
Her mouth opens up very slightly.
Mm.
Oh, so he gave you a little smooch, did he?
No.
Oh, you can't lie to me, lassie. I can tell.
Please don't tell anyone. I don't
Oh,
think...
heavens no, missy. I'm not the type to gossip. Although, if anyone actually saw that happen, they might.
Paul starts running towards Peach.
That is true.
Like realization. Realization.
Oh, good thing Peach's parents are here.
Okay, we'll get back to you. Fluffy, you're spreading rumors currently. You see Apollos almost break through the doors, but like push open the doors by force and then beeline it for the infirmary.
All right, you just see Vince just kind of start whistling and walking away.
Rio?
Yes.
I'm guessing you're currently working on some poultices.
Yeah, I don't know anyone else.
I need you to make a medicine check as you see a very familiar female hedgehog come in the doors. Do you need some help, Missy?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I brought some help with me. And she moves to the side, and you see another individual that you are very familiar with. This individual was an understudy of this particular, and he is a mouse like you. He smiles, bows his head, and they get to work. Give me a medicine check or whatever you're using with advantage because you have two helpers.
All right. Use herbalism kit. Is it under what app?
You're using the herbalism kit, the one that you bought.
No, the one I had. Which I guess is the one I bought now. I don't
So I would say herbalism kit is under medicine. So wisdom, okay. And little thing that I forgot to tell you, whenever you use this herbalism kit that you bought, you technically have expertise in it whenever you're making potions or poultices and stuff. So please keep that in mind when you make the roll.
Okay, I can change the text. Got it.
Yes.
All right. So just throw one.
With advantage.
Okay.
31. Allow me to get my paper. Okay. Ooh, yes. You got something really good. You managed to make from these, because of the help that you're currently getting, you managed to make a new type of poultice.
From the anti-poison? I mean, from the stacks of poison?
Yes.
Oh.
So it's not only anti-venom or poison, as it were. It is also has the side effect of preventing fear.
Okay.
As well as complete immunity from parasites or in combat 1 round each time you use one.
That's for
Yep.
how long does
The prevention of fear?
Uh-huh.
Let's see here. Anytime you take this, the fear will last you 2 rounds in combat.
Okay.
So this is an insanely good
How much
poultice.
does it weigh?
See here. It is 0.5.
Okay.
So very, very light.
Okay. How many did we make?
32.
And how many stacks of getting them from.
See here, you rolled a 31 in particular. So that use. Oh, wow. You still got 160 of them left.
Okay. I bet you like
A little bit, yeah.
is that voice.
Well, I'm
Well,
double checking these. Sacks of poison? Are you talking about the spider sacks themselves? They are 5 pounds each.
Yeah, I'm going to
Which
right
is
off to the
why
side.
the strength check was so ridiculously high.
room. But in the room and make sure I don't catch.
Yeah, those are ridiculously heavy. So yeah, was it your intention to like use them all? Because that might.
No, I was hoping to experiment this like that.
Oh, the 3-step poison. Oh.
3-step goodbye.
Because I don't remember what I know it had to do something for you.
Yes. I will say this. Don't metagame this, but you did get insanely close.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm tired. All helpers are probably raping.
They are pretty tired, but they do. The mouse comes back in with a plate full of food, gives you a smile, and bows his head and goes away.
It's like that because I don't. Have I ever seen around?
Okay. To be honest, he is very new to this abbey. He's one of the recent monks of the abbey. Yeah, he's very, very new. Judging from the color of his tunic, his robes, he is wearing green robes while most of the older monks are wearing brown robes. So you know he's what they call in the abbey a greenhorn.
Yeah.
Anyway, that will be all for this particular session.